Hello everyone and welcome back to my Unraid series. Today we're going to be discussing part 11. It's Tautulli, or a Docker called Tautulli. And what it's for is it's a companion application for your Plex Media Server. It provides in-depth monitoring and analytics. You can track everything happening on your Plex server, from who is watching, what and when, to detailed statistics about viewing habits. Some of the key features include detailed statistics, real-time monitoring, custom notifications, library management, remote access, reports and graphs, user management. Tautulli is a powerful tool for anyone who wants to get the most out of their Plex Media Server and ensure a great user experience for all users. So if you're looking for a way to take your Plex server to the next level, Tautulli is definitely worth checking out. So that's pretty much the brief description of Tautulli. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and discuss how to get it installed and how to get everything configured and working with your Plex server. So this way you can view user activities, habits, and that sort of thing with your Plex server. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go to your apps section and let's go ahead and search Tautulli. And once you find Tautulli, you're looking for the official release. Okay, that's the one I'm using. And I've typically never had any issues with it. So let's go ahead and click on that one. It's going to ask you which branch do you want to install. Let's go ahead and go with the latest version of Tautulli. All right, and then once you've gotten to the add container, there's really not a whole lot we're going to change here. We're going to leave it as bridge, which is basically using the same IP address as your Plex server. And we're going to use port 8181, which is basically the default port number for Plex. All right, so go ahead and hit apply. And it should just be a moment for it to install. All right, and looks like the command has finished successfully. All right, so it looks like your Tautulli application has been installed. So let's click on done. Let's go ahead and go to the main dashboard. And you'll see Tautulli. So let's go ahead and click on that and click on the web UI. And once you've clicked on the web UI, it's going to bring you to the Tautulli setup wizard. All right. And this is the initial installation for Tautulli. Go ahead and hit next. All right, so the first thing it's going to ask you is about your authentication. You need a username and password in order for you to be able to log into your Tautulli application. All right, so you can go ahead and type in whatever type of username or password you want, just to make sure you write it down or have it memorized for future access. All right, and once you're in, let's go ahead and hit next. Okay, this right here is the Plex account. We need to affiliate our Tautulli setup with our Plex server. Okay, so go ahead and click on sign in with Plex. And it should prompt you to log into your Plex server. And basically it's just grabbing that token with your Plex server. Okay, it says authentication successful. Let's go next. Okay, Plex Media Server. So it's going to ask you the Plex IP address or host name. So since we've already gotten the token for our Plex server, we need to connect this or set this configuration with our IP address of our Plex server. So since we're using the bridge of Tautulli, we're going to basically share this IP address. We're just changing the port number. So the IP address should be 10.0.2.114, and it's using port 32400. So we want to make sure we select the one with 10.0.2.114. That's the one you want. Don't select any others. Okay, you don't want the public IP address. You just want to use the LAN because that's where the two are on. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and select the one that says Orion 10.0.2.114 port 32400. Alright, we have that selected. We can go ahead and verify. And you can use a secure connection or not. Alright, it's there. And go ahead and click on next. Alright, this is the activity logging. Tautulli will keep a history of all streaming activities on your Plex server. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and click on next. All right, notifications. So the notifications, we can set that up once we're all finished with the initial setup. But the notifications, you can have different notification agents such as Discord, Boxcar, email, SMS, all kinds of stuff. And you can set all that up using the notification agents, and we'll dig into that in a little bit. All right, just go ahead and click next. Database import. If you have a Tautulli PlexWatch or Plexivity database, you can import that data into Tautulli. In this case, we're doing a fresh install, so it's not needed. Go ahead and click finish. All right, setup is complete. Takes about 5 seconds to make sure the authentication token is registered. All right, so let's go ahead and get signed into Tautulli. Go ahead and sign in. It's going to go ahead and click on the sign in. All right. Okay, you're going to sign in using your Plex credentials, and once you're in, since this is a new install, it's going to go ahead and show you the version. So we're running 2.14.3 at the time of this recording. All right, so go ahead and close, and that's pretty much it. So that whole install is pretty much done. I'm just going to kind of go over some quick things for you. So the activity section is going to show what is currently being played on your Plex server. All right, so you'll see different little icons show up here. Watch statistics, you'll see different watch statistics information here. Okay, and it's going to show you for 30 days. Now you can adjust this to however many days you want to go back and look. We also have library statistics. Okay, so you can see we have 1 movies and then 1 TV show. Now, as your movies and TV show collection begin to build, you'll see that number start to go up. Any recently added movies or TV shows will typically populate here, and they'll just kind of go down the list. So anything new will show up on the left side. Anything, that's older will show up on the right, and it'll just it'll start to show up like a stream almost. All right. So let's see. If we go to the libraries, this is going to show you like movies and TV shows information. You have users, so this is going to show you all the users that are connected to your Plex server. History, so anybody that's streamed any type of movie or TV show, that right there is basically just a running log, so you'll see all that information here. Graphs, this will provide you a graphical display of different media activities such as movies and TV shows. So depending on the number of movies or TV shows that get watched, they'll show up here. And this is for a 30-day span, so if you wanted to decrease this or increase this, you can adjust that number here. If we go to the settings, click on settings here. All right, this is where we can kind of do some customizations to our Tautulli server. One of the things that I will touch on is going to be the notification agents. So you can actually click here and set up your notification agents. So you have different things like email, Discord, Facebook, all kinds of stuff. All right. I know I mentioned Discord. So if you click on Discord, you can set up the Discord webhook URL. Just stick that here and it'll send a notification to your Discord. All right. If you want to set up an email, you can do that as well. Newsletter agents, you can set that up. If you wanted to create some type of recently added email newsletter and send that out to your subscribers, you can do that here. If you have third-party APIs, you can click those and set those up here. Import and backups. So this is where you would do some type of import or backup. All your backups are going to be stored here. Okay, if you wanted to import your data, you could actually use the import tool here. Tautulli remote app. You can have a Tautulli remote app installed on your smartphone device, such as either Android or iPhone. So on Android, you would use something with on Google Play, and then you can download it there. And if you have an iPhone, you can click here and get the iPhone application through the App Store. And then once you have that installed on your phone, you can go ahead and have it registered. So you would click on the QR code, all right, using your smartphone device, and it will sync up to your Tautulli server. Now, keep in mind, this right here shows the IP address of 10.0.2.114. This is the LAN or private LAN IP address. Okay, so that means it's not publicly routable. So if you're out and about outside of your home network, you're not able to reach this because it's not a publicly routed IP address. In order for you to be able to access this out and about, you would need some type of VPN application to basically connect you back home to your home network. So if you have a VPN application such as Tailscale, which is something we'll discuss later in a future video on how to set that up and how to get that going. But once you're in the VPN or your home network, then you can go ahead and access the Tautulli server out and about. Okay. The general information, this is basically just general display settings. You can set all this stuff up here. Check for updates, the different intervals. You can also do it update automatically. Homepage, you can set different options here. Web interface, you can see we have port 8181. Now I believe you can adjust this, but I believe this is going to be controlled by the Docker container, so I don't think you can adjust this. The username and password, this is going to be the username and password you use to log in. So if you need to change it for whatever reason, you can do that here. All right. API, if you want to set up some type of API, you can do that here. Here's the API key. All right. For Plex Media Server, you can see how we have the Plex Media Server selected here. All right. Let's continue on. Notifications and newsletters, we did that. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it. So this pretty much concludes it for the Tautulli web server. If you guys have any questions or comments, or you just want to ask a question, feel free to drop those down in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe for my channel. It really helps it out. Well, that's pretty much it, guys, for today. Until next time. All right, bye.